Assuming that stuff is dangerous, it could be true, but, like, you know. What else she feels necessary to ask? The way she responded to that, and the silence afterwards. This is why you ask. Oh yeah. That's cool. It's the sort of thing you don't read into because of the sheer danger of it. But if it keeps bothering me, I can reach out to her and ask her about it. And even if I don't, I know how to reach a place where I'm not worrying about it. I'm better and better at that all the time. So it's not going to inevitably nag at me. Because I know how to stop it. It just takes acknowledgement. I am afraid that I might have... I don't know, that she didn't want me to bring that up for whatever reason. I'm afraid of that. Does it seem to have affected our way of talking much or at all? No. So what's the problem? There may very well not be one at all. And if there is one, she'll eventually say something about it, obviously. So... yeah. In the past, when things have gotten bad enough, she always has spoken her mind. Period. So, you know? But is that quite true? Has she curbed that? Oh. Either way. Maybe speculating does not help here. Just do it, because you love this game, and get into loving the game, and then things will be Gucci. And then afterward, you can do whatever you feel you need or want to do. And I will feel better about doing everything else but streaming this game after I'm done streaming this game. So, there we go. Alrighty. Here we go. Past broadcast, excuse me? Oh, here we go. It tends to show as past broadcast when I think it's like beginning to start happening. But anyway, Okay, that's right. Hold on. I need to unplug my phone sound-wise from my computer. I tend to use my phone to listen to things, but I don't need to do that right now, and it's only going to make me echo because I'm using my phone at the moment to have a stream feed and a chat. Let me get the chat ready. There we go. And let's listen and make sure the game sound and my voice are Gucci there. Listen, make sure the game sound and my voice are Gucci. Yep, seems to be. Good. If y'all heard any weird echoing and were weirded out by that, I apologize, but it should be all good now. Let's do it, friends! Import ME1 character. There we go. Life for Shepherd, level 55. Ooh. Does that mean she was mostly Renegade? Was she? I don't think she was. I wonder why the red moon there. I do wonder why that's the picture. Is that always the picture? That seems odd to me for your import for ME1. I don't remember if that's a thing in the original game or if it's a Legendary Edition thing, and I'm not sure why it would be. Why is there lag between all this? There we go. Yeah, I'm gonna do Insanity. I hope lag between button presses doesn't keep happening. That's very weird. Or clicks in this case. Because I'm using keyboard and mouse to play. Now off. Gonna do everyone's leveling manually. Subtitles on, because I'm gonna talk over shit. Squad power usage. I also want to make use of that myself. It's better to have complete control over that and use it effectively than let the AI do anything with it, I've found. Especially on fucking Insanity. And I don't think I ever beat this or any of the games on Insanity, so this is gonna be fun. And autosave is always on. Why would you turn that off? Alright. Let's go. Name, Pfeiffer Shepard. Rank 55. Military Specialization, Silja. Psychological profile. She followed the Paragon Path. Rex survived because if you don't save Rex, well, you're either heartless or, I'll give you the benefit of the doubt, you, like, didn't realize you needed that much. You needed to specialize that hard in Paragon or Renegade to get this to happen. And I do believe I have made that exact mistake as well. Caden was killed. Whoops. Poor man. Council history. The council was saved by Commander Shepard during the attack on the Citadel Hucky because screw humans. Aliens are where it's at. Anyway. Council seat. Commander Shepard recommended Ambassador Udina for a seat on the council. Hell yeah. And by screw humans, I mean screw aliens, because them sorry no. Eyebrow wiggle. Speaking of eyebrow wiggles, I would have my webcam on, but I've started to realize, I don't know, I don't feel like it adds much to my videos, because I think it's because I'm autistic, but my ability to have facial expressions
right. More than
that
we could have hoped for.
Are very different from one another.
Commander Shepard
isn't very
uncovered
big.
The truth.
I can certainly emote,
and still it's not enough.
Verbally, obviously, but like I feel like my ability to emote with my face is not very good.
Humanity is under
so I don't
attack.
think it adds very much. And also, I don't like covering up the screen with
Geth.
my face. So
Geth.
I will not do that.
We
unless
both know
y'all
they're
start
not the real
requesting
threat.
The webcam
The Reapers
back
are still out there.
for the moment.
And it's up to us to stop
I
them.
might change my mind for various reasons, but...
The Council will never.
And also, I apologize for
They'll
talking
never
over
accept
this.
our help.
I'm gonna
Even
talk
after
over a
everything
lot of
humanity has
these.
accomplished.
And for several
But
reasons,
Shepard,
including the fact there's a spoiler in
they'll
the
follow
title.
her. She's a hero.
You should be
bloody
played.
icon.
You should have played this game before you.
But
played,
she's just one woman.
Before
If we
you should have
lose
played
Shepard,
this game
humanity might
before
well
you're
follow.
watching this, or not care about.
Then see
spoiling.
to it that we don't.
And if you don't, hey, I'm glad I can be your first experience of this game, but I apologize for talking over everyone. 1 month after the devastating Geth attack on the Citadel, the galactic community struggles to rebuild. The Alliance fleet made a tremendous sacrifice to save the Citadel Council and earn humanity membership in their prestigious group. Now the Council is forced to respond to evidence that the Reapers, enormous machines to eradicate all organic civilization over 50,000 years, have returned. Oh man, that's hard to read fast enough. I feel like you can't have a Mass Effect Let's Play without trying, keyword trying, to read that fucking blurb at the beginning of each game. As fast as you can, and usually not succeeding. And when you do succeed, it feels really nice.
Emission
Well, I
syncs
say
active.
let's play, but like any kind of streamer, anything.
Board is
we're
green.
doing
We
a
are
full
running
playthrough.
silent.
We're wasting our time. 4 days searching up and down this sector, and we haven't found any sign of Geth activity.
3 ships went missing here in the past month. Something happened to them.
My money's on slavers. The Terminus system is crawling with them.
Picking up something on the long-range scanner. Unidentified vessel. Looks like a cruiser.
Doesn't match any known signatures.
That's because it's
Cruiser is changing course.
real bad news.
Now
ass
on
motherfucker.
intercept trajectory.
Can't be. Stealth systems are engaged.
By the way,
there's no way a Geth ship could possibly...
I'm pretty sure I remember these
Brace for
cutscenes
evasive
not looking
maneuvers.
this good. They've certainly done some graphical upgrades in ME2, though I'm not sure they've done much else. But they don't really need to, because everything they did to ME1 was stellar. In my opinion.
Multiple hull breaches.
Some people I've watched have had issues with the game. Most notably, speed of placing the waste. Some of the weapons they added machine snipers, which he thinks are utterly useless in ME1. He has a few gripes, and I think there were some others he had, maybe, but
Distress beacon is ready for launch. Will the Alliance get here in time?
So was I, and I don't really have any complaints. Though I didn't have any complaints about the original game, which is saying something. I am aware that many people have a lot of issues with that game. In the Legendary, it's definitely better. By the way, I've never started this game with Ashley because I've never romanced.
I'm not doing this just so they can find our frozen corpses.
So, her
Get everyone
dialogue
off the
here,
escape shuttles. Joker's still in the cockpit. He won't abandon ship. I'm not leaving either.
But yeah, it's basically the same conversation, just different voice actors. But it makes a lot of sense for her to romance Ashley because she comes from frickin' a background with a lot of abrasive people like her. She comes from a gang background and then went into the military. So I feel like she would get along with someone like Ashley very well. And someone a little bit more sensitive and certainly a lot more cerebral like Liara, she wouldn't really click with her as well, so it makes a lot of sense for my vision of Shepard in this particular playthrough to go Ashley, just in case y'all didn't see my Mass Effect 1 stream enough to get that idea. By the way, this is just a practice for eventually I'm going to do basically what I'm going to call my perfect playthrough, and just kind of practice and planning for that stream. But it's going to be a Let's Play, and it's going to be pretty heavily edited. There's going to be there's going to be very specific background and very specific things I want to do and say at specific times, and I want it to be a very immersive experience as much as I can make it with that. So I'm just kind of testing the waters for that here with and gaining knowledge and understanding of what exactly I want to do with her. She's taking shape very nicely, and it feels really good.
I need you to get the crew onto
By the way,
evac shuttles. I'll take care of Joker.
They really, in ME1 it's a thing too.
Commander.
But the cinematic way that they frame conversations and these sorts of scenes is so immersive and movie-like, and they definitely wanted to emulate the feel of, space opera movies and shows with these game series, and that's obvious in these kinds of, very cinematic, not just cinematics, but the game looks in gameplay as well. Especially also, obviously, conversations scenes like are very cinematic, a lot of creative and tasteful use of angles and the like, as you saw there as well. And oh boy, our poor Normandy. It's okay, guys, we're gonna get a better one in a bit, and I love the Normandy SR2 so much. It's my fucking baby, and I know ME fans tend to feel the same way about their Normandy SR2s. Because the developers really nailed making this ship. In particular, feel like a fucking... I say this ship, but what I meant is the SR2. This fucker's gone, because, if you didn't believe me, yeah, no, this ship is fucking toast, unfortunately. Oof, man. Lots of memories here, but, well... I frankly have more of the SR2, and not just because there's 2 games after this, but because ME2 is definitely my most played Mass Effect game, so there's that. Also, we need to admire Shep's ass for a moment. Well, it's kind of hard to do in these shadows, so I won't. But damn, I love the shape of her ass. Moving on. And I really love that this universe has a lot of skin-tight stuff for that reason. Actually, moving on now, I promise.
Come on, Joker. We have to get out of here.
No, I
Yeah, I'm
won't
gonna
abandon
be
the Normandy.
very
I can still save
goofy
her.
and non-serious here to some degree or another because, yeah, but oh yeah. By the way, hold on. What's the? I think I should probably turn down the desktop audio to not drown myself out. So that's probably fine there. About halfway.
The Normandy's lost. Going down with the ship won't change that.
Yeah, okay. Help me out.
I definitely feel a lot more confident doing this, and it doesn't feel anxiety-inducing anymore. Not really. Once I get started, it just feels like natural excitement is what it feels like to make this stuff. It feels really fucking good. I love this game, man, a lot. I love this game's soundtrack too. Just how epic and cinematic it gets. More and more of my life is spent working on how I can start making a living online in my way. That's part of what this is. Like, the purpose is consuming my life in the best way. And then everything else is falling into place around it. I can feel it. It gets chaotic from time to time, but I know my life is gonna always be in a better place now, regardless of what happens in it. Because my mind's in a better place than it ever has been. And that's the key to living as best a life as you can. Not relying on anything but your own mental state, really, basically, more or less. And trusting the world and your people and yourself, otherwise. To give you a whole mix of things, and oftentimes you can turn the bad into the good as well, so... Optimism fits neatly into my view of the world. It has never felt like I was really, I've definitely fallen victim to toxic positivity, but I felt like I've always known that optimism is healthier than pessimism. Like, at least generally for me, at least the way that I go about it. As to Genesis, no, let's not do that, because, hell, I'm gonna be... I mean, yeah, like, I don't see a point. It's really cool, I think it's voiced very well, but I just wanted to get into the game. I love this fucking game a lot. I'm not even expecting viewers here, so I'm really just doing this for myself.
Has been recovered. The Lazarus Project will proceed as planned.
And I love this game a lot. Very, very much. I do wonder just how much of a hard time I'll have with insanity here. We'll see. Yeah, I'm kind of tired today, but this just feels right, man. I'm just doing this, and it feels great. Ah, that looks so cool. These visual artists, man, it always blows my mind how people put things together that look like these games do, man. There she is, ME2 version of my Shep from ME1. Still a soldier. Like, I know a lot of people say that soldier is the most boring class or whatever, but I just like its survivability and using all the weapons. I always like being tanky, murdery Durgan. Front lines ass mofo, so soldier just fits me anyway. Soldier. High-level operatives are outfitted with ocular synaptic processors that allow them to focus on targets with lethal accuracy. By the way, fucking Mass Effect technology. I love it, man. Power training. Adrenaline rush, concussive shot. Weapon training. Assault rifle, shotgun, sniper rifle, heavy pistol. Ammo training. Incendiary cryo disruptor. Soldiers are pure combat specialists. No one is tougher or more effective at taking down enemies with gunfire. Soldiers have the most thorough weapons training and can use all special ammo types. Which is exactly why I'm doing this. Other than I'm used to soldiers so much. And I love me some assault rifles so much. And again, being tanky, and also insanity. Even more reason to go soldier, in my opinion, because I'm gonna want to go gung ho, and I think the only real way you can survive that on insanity is to go soldier. So there's that. Except Durgan. Yeppers, we good.
She's reacting to outside stimuli, showing an awareness of her surroundings. Oh my God, Miranda. I think she's waking up.
Damn it, Watson. She's not ready yet. Give her the sedative. Don't try to move. Just lie still. Try to stay calm.
Heart rate's still climbing. Brain activity is off the charts. Stats pushing into the red zone. It's not working.
Another dose. Now.
Heart rate dropping. Stats falling back into normal range. Too close. We almost lost her.
I told you your estimate's wrong. Run the numbers again.
Wake up, Commander. Shepard, do you hear me? Get out of that bed now. This facility is under attack. Shepard, your scars aren't healed, but I need you to get moving. This facility is under attack.
I feel like one of her eyes was a half open there. Was that on purpose, or is that some sort of graphical glitch? I do wonder. Also, I swear to God that this underwear is not what she normally had on. Did I mod this? This looks like something I would mod into the game, but I don't remember doing that. But I'm honestly going to sit on the screen for a while, for a very obvious and luscious reason, and right in the center of the screen. Alright, I'm sorry, friends. I'm not sure if this... Like, that underwear seems way too sexy for something that they'd give her, so I have a feeling that I modded that in, but if they just gave her that, then I approve, devs, I approve. Because I don't think that's original ME2 shit right there. I think that's... I modded that in because I'm me. But I don't remember. I know I modded this game a bit, but I don't know if I modded that in.
Looks like they set up a barricade to try. Look out! We need to get to the shuttles.
Alright, so far so good. Definitely still got the muscle memory down. More or less. Also, woo, sneezy Durgan.
Shepard, security mechs are closing in on your position.
Wait for them to fire, and just keep firing. Oh, that's very important for this. And wait for your shields to recharge if you get shot a bit. Come on. By the way, can I use my powers? Hold on, I can use disruptor ammo. I can also use adrenaline rush. There we go.
Nice work, Shepard. Coast is clear.
I think there's nothing else in here. I think you just... Oh yeah, no, there is... Oh, there's just some extra ammo in here, huh? And okay, I don't need that. They just come from in there, don't they? So there's nothing in there. That's just where the mechs come from, is that storage room. The mechs that come in after you, at least a couple of them, or something. By the way, I feel like this armor is also different than the armor you get originally, and I don't know if I modded that in. I know I added an armor mod to this game. So that may be part of it.
Here come the mechs. Use the grenade launcher.
Like, I cannot remember what mods I added to this game, so... Feels good, man.
Take the elevator down one floor.
I think you can use one for that, but oh well. I guess I aimed it a little bit wrong. Either that or you can't on Insanity, because maybe there's too many of them, or they take too much damage. I don't know. Or one of them may have. I don't know. Did it even get hit? I don't know.
Hurry! Get to the door! Run!
Alright. A little embarrassed about how it took me a good bit to get those crawly boys dead, but we got him.
Slow, but subject shows signs of recovery. Major organs are again functional, and there are signs of rudimentary neurological activity. In an effort to accelerate the process, we've moved from simple organic reconstruction of the subject to biosynthetic fusion. Initial results show promise.
Log update. The cost of this project is astronomical. Over 4 billion credits so far. But nobody seems to care that we've gone over budget. I don't know where the boss gets all his money. Maybe it's better not to know. I just wish he'd kick a little more in my direction once in a while.
So many audio logs in this game. This was definitely that PS3 era of audio logs and Brown and that sort of thing. But I'd say it didn't conform as much as a lot of those other games to that, but at the same time, it certainly did conform to that whole action game thing around this era, because this did come out in the PS3 era originally. You can tell by a lot of the design decisions in this game.
You were still a work in progress.
I just woke up. Probably know more than I do.
Right, sorry about that. I'm Jacob Taylor. I've been stationed here for—
Hostiles detected.
Damn it!
Nice shot.
Things must be worse than I thought if Miranda's got you running around. I'll fill you in, but we better get you to the shuttle first.
Well, the way my Shepard's concerned, well, we're being shot at. Let's take care of that first. So, yeah.
It's your station, Jacob. I'll follow you.
First step, let's finish off these metal bastards. We're
Yeah.
low on thermal clips, but I'm a biotic. Just give the order when you want me to hit them with the good stuff.
Nice! Excuse me.
Just give the order and I'll hit him with a biotic power.
I keep pressing tab for some reason, I'm not sure why.
Ready to get the hell off this station?
Yeah, she still hears gunshots in the background, so considering, you know, she's always been a survivor and a fighter, so in Pfeiffer's mind, you know, she has all the questions in the world, obviously. Who wouldn't in her situation? However, we're getting shot at. We need to get out of danger first. Then she can ask all the questions she wants. That's what she figures. So,
It's the quickest way to those shuttles.
Depends where the mechs are thickest. It's probably best if we—
Check. Anyone on this frequency? Anybody still alive out there? Hello?
Wilson, this is Jacob. I'm here with Commander Shepard. Just took out a wave of mechs over in D-Wing.
Shepard's alive? How the hell? Never mind. You need to get her out of there. Get to the service tunnels and head for the network control room.
Roger that, Wilson. Stay on this frequency.
she remembers his voice. All she knows is he's probably one of the scientists that is responsible for the fact that she woke up at all, and that's inferable, I would imagine, so.
Let's get out of here.
You bet. We can get into the service tunnels through this door.
And again, like, part of the format I want for this Let's Play I want to do eventually, I think I'll call it a roleplay, but I think I'll try to come up with a more, original name for it. I think maybe perfect playthrough is what I might call it. Because the idea is it's the ideal path through the game that I feel makes sense to me for a lot of reasons, and is the most satisfying to me to do for, you know, in conjunction with who she is as a character and also my preferences. Because I'd say that they struck a pretty good balance of being able to roleplay Shepard here, to some degree or another. But you have to have some degree of separation. With her, it's just like V in Cyberpunk. But I like that format of, like, you know, characters you can add your own sort of, like, flavor to, but they're sort of their own character. I really like that in games like this, honestly. I know a lot of people prefer more one way or the other, but I like this a lot. This sort of Mass Effect formula is what I might call it.
The same mind, the same morals, the same personality. If we alter her identity in any way, if she's somehow not the woman she used to be, the Lazarus Project will have failed. I refuse to let that happen.
Which is interesting because, you know, later we learn that Miranda wanted to actually put a mind control chip in us, but because that's what the Elusive Man wanted, and she, for frankly worse, I would say, but we'll get into that more. Well, the game will get into that in Mass Effect 3 for sure. But she's very loyal to the Elusive Man for reasons that make a lot of sense. So I don't really blame her. But yeah. But I do admire the sheer loyalty, even if it's to the wrong fucking dude. IMO. Because, oh boy. Am I going the wrong direction? I may be. I think I might be. Yeah, this door is locked, so I think that is, yes, indeed, where we came from. Me getting turned around is a thing that I do, and I feel like I get turned around more than a lot of other people, but oh well. I also know a lot of other Let's Players get turned around, so it's a thing. And people that play games just generally get turned around. Yeah, I need to go out of this door, don't I? Yep.
Shepard, down here!
Go through this door, I mean, hello.
Bastard's got me in the leg!
You were there the first time I regained consciousness.
Yeah, that was me. How about we talk about this after we fix my leg?
Should be some Metagel in the first aid station on the wall. Hopefully there's enough to get him up and moving again.
Also,
Metagel from the first aid station on the wall.
that's some really good, exposition, by the way, because we learned from this conversation just how fucking effective Metagel is. It can fucking fix probably broken bones, depending on what might be wrong with Wilson's leg. But a lot of things that medical tech couldn't do this easily, at least in this day and age. But when we get to the range of years this game's set in, we very well may have abilities similar to that.
Never thought you'd save my life. Guess that makes us even now. I thought maybe I could shut down the security mechs, but whoever did this fried the whole system. Completely irreversible.
We didn't ask what you were doing. Why do you even have security mech clearance? You were in the bio wing.
Weren't you listening? I came here to try and fix this. Besides, I was shot. How do you explain that?
I don't care who set up who. Those mechs are shooting at all of us. We'll sort it out later.
We need to find Miranda first. We can't just leave her behind.
Forget about Miranda. She was over in D-Wing. The mechs were all over that sector. There's no way she survived.
A bunch of mechs won't drop Miranda. She's alive.
Then where is she? Why haven't we heard from her? There are only two possible explanations. She's either dead, or she's a traitor.
Haven't known her long enough to trust her.
This project was Miranda's baby. She'd never sabotage it.
Okay, maybe she's not a traitor. But that doesn't change the facts. We're here, she's not. We need to save ourselves. The shuttle bay is only a few...
I can overload the canisters to clear a path to the shuttles.
I do feel like this is a very effective tutorial of all of the general ways the combat works in this game.
This is getting tense. Shepard, if I tell you who we work for, will you trust me?
This really isn't the time, Jacob.
We won't make it if she's expecting a shot in the back.
If If you want to piss off the boss, it's your ass, Jacob.
The Lazarus Project, a program that rebuilt you. It's funded and controlled by Cerberus.
I think I ran into Cerberus a few times while I was investigating Saren. Some kind of pro-human splinter group, right?
Well, that's what the Alliance wants people to believe. But there's more to it. The Alliance declared you dead. They gave up. Cerberus spent a fortune to bring you back. Look, I'd be suspicious too. Right now, we have to work together. I thought you deserved to know what's what. Once we're off the station, I'll take you to the elusive man. He'll explain everything. I promise.
Well, if I won't get any more answers here, let's get moving.
It's not much farther to the shuttle bay.
We'll only have the pistol for now. Alright. I love this game, man. So much. Particularly ME2, for sure.
They've seen us.
Getting into cover and using people's abilities is going to be really fucking crucial.
I've lost the shield. On target.
Nice. There are no. No.
I've got him!
And I love this game a lot, man. So much.
Test subject has been recovered, but the damage is far worse than we initially feared. In addition to the expected burns and internal injuries from the explosion, subject has suffered significant cellular breakdown due to long-term exposure to vacuum and sub-zero temperatures. Despite the extent of the physical trauma, Wilson assures the subject is salvageable. The Lazarus Project will proceed as planned.
By the way, that wasn't really out of spite for Miranda. I wanted to while away the time while she was talking, because I heard all this many, many times before. But I used to hate Miranda. I don't anymore. And I've always really appreciated her ass, regardless. Anyway, to the point where I installed a mod, by the way, that literally restores the ass shots that they removed for the Legendary Edition.
Dead?
At least if it works. I hope it does, obviously.
My job. Wilson betrayed us all.
You say so. What's our next step?
We get on the shuttle and go. My boss wants to speak to you.
You mean the elusive man? I know you work for Cerberus.
Ah, Jacob. I should have known your conscience would get the better of you.
Lying to the commander isn't the way to get her to join our cause.
Well, since we're getting everything out in the open, is there anything else you want to ask before we go, Commander?
Honestly, she still hears gunfire and shit. She's just gonna say, nope, let's get the fuck. And she honestly, at this point, okay, I'm alive. In her opinion, especially because survival was pretty much her goal for so much of her life when she was in gangs and early military, that, like, she's like, you know what? I'm alive. I can fight against whatever the fuck threat took down my damn ship. I don't care why. I'm just gonna see what I can do against whatever the fuck wants to fuck with the good people in this galaxy. And more than anything, she loves to fight. She lives for combat and also for using violence to right wrongs. So, as long as she can keep doing that, she doesn't actually give a fuck why she's still alive. Pfeiffer.
I've had enough of this station to last a lifetime.
Or two, in your case. Come on.
I love that line. 2 indeed. I love this game a lot! Ah! There. I'd like to stop doing that. Okay, alright. That kind of stuff.
Before you meet with
But
the
it's a weird
man,
habit I
you
have.
need to ask a few questions to evaluate your condition.
Come on, Miranda. More tests? Shepard took down those mechs without any trouble. That has to be good enough.
It's been 2 years since the attack. The elusive man needs to know that Shepard's personality and memories are intact. Ask the questions.
Did you say 2 years? I've been gone that long?
2 years and 12 days. And you were on an operating table for most of it.
The sooner we start, the sooner we can be done. Start with personal history.
Okay. Records show you grew up on Earth. Tough environment, no parents. You enlisted and won a medal fighting Batarians during the Skillian Blitz. Do you remember that?
No way I was gonna let those slaver bastards send me running.
However you want to put it, it was damn impressive. I had friends who were there. Satisfied, Miranda.
Almost. Let's try something more recent. Romaya, where you destroyed Saren's cloning facility. You had to leave one of your squad behind to die in the blast.
Lieutenant Caden Alenko was killed in action. It was your call. Why did you leave him behind?
Why is this beepy noise? I swear to God, that's not usual. I don't know why it's happening. It's kind of grating on me.
We should move on.
There are other tests we really should run.
Come on, Miranda. Enough with the quizzes. The memories are there, and I can vouch for Shepard's combat skills personally.
I suppose you're right. We'll have to hope the elusive man accepts our little field test as evidence enough.
I love this video game. Can this weird noise stop? Wait a minute. I just realized. It's my damn...
Waiting for you in the other room.
It's the fact my phone was playing. Let me fix that. There we go. Now I can watch my feed and not have interference. There we go. Whoops. If that happens, then that's why. Now I remember.
I wouldn't keep the elusive man waiting.
By the way, my brain's fried-ish today, so if I make a lot of weird mistakes, then that's why. But what I've noticed is, regardless of how tired I am, I can work, and that's good. Because, man, if I get fatigued real easy, so if I let that stop me, I wouldn't get work done. By the way, her face in gameplay, it's fucking beautiful. I feel like it looks a little better in gameplay than it does up close, IMO. In cutscenes. By the way, pretty sure that there should be some armor here that looks very different. In fact, I'm pretty sure this was not the original. I really like this on her. I really like these sorts of cargo pants and things on women. I love it. I'm pretty sure that is not how it normally looked. Hold on, okay, so I mostly am interested about, okay, so what about armor type? I can't change the armor type. Oh yeah, that's right. You can't just get the what is it? Like the Dragon Age armor and stuff like that, the Blood Dragon armor and stuff like that at the start like you would in original ME2, because in Legendary they put that behind stores, which makes more in-universe sense, but still. What else do I have? Oh, jeez. Okay, why is her fucking arms and legs gone? What the fuck? What happened? Excuse me? Oh, never mind. Why the hell did that happen? And 7 shoulder guards. So that's the Cerberus Ajax armor. Why the fuck is... What? What the hell? Oh, and 7 gauntlets. This is such a very weird thing, but yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and probably put the N7 on her. Because I've always imagined my ship having heavier armor. And also her ass still looks good in it, so hell yeah. Oh man, I actually really like how her figure looks in that. Alright, material, let's see here. I'm gonna go with... I like sleek and shiny, so it's gonna be one of the sleeker and shinier looking ones. I think that one. I like that one. Okay. Let's see, I probably want it to be black and red. But do I want black and red accents, or do I want red and black? No, yeah, black and red accents looks really good. I'm keeping that. Especially because there's also the red and white accents on that one arm there. Question, can I change that? I don't think so. Yeah, that one's just gonna stay that way. I don't know why one side has that only. I wonder if that's like a... By the way, is that the pattern? No, okay. Okay. There's 3 patterns to choose from. Ooh, oh, yeah, I think... Yeah. I like some of the extra red tint we can have. Oh, I like that, but... Oh, yeah, because this is like red camo here. Neat. But I do like the sharp lines here. I don't know. I definitely want the extra red, but which do I want? I actually really like her in the red camo, but, like, I really like these sharp lines a lot. I think I like the lines better. I think no, I say that, but I don't know. The camo is, well, very militaristic. And, you know what? I usually am not really a fan of camo prints, but I like that. But do I like it more than this? No, I think I do like that more. Little tiny bit. Or at least I'd like to go with it. And yeah, the pattern color stays red, right? But is there another red, maybe? Oh yeah, there's a very deep red there, but... Ooh. Oh, wait, hold on, no. Hold on. Yeah, if I want crimson and crimson, hold on. I need tint. I think I put tint... Hold on. No, that's... Oh, no, that's interesting. It's like the tints are in different places. There's the bright red for that one. Pattern. There's the bright... No, it looks like it's in the same place. Never mind. But yeah, the bright red just works, man. Like, that just... Yep, I'm really liking that on her. And I think that'll be what I'll do there. And also, do I do no helmet? Let's see here. For the moment, no helmet. But I think there's some helmets I really like that I don't think is... I definitely want the whole Blood Dragon armor suit, including the helmet. But probably won't do helmets until that one. Especially because I feel like it will default me into a helmet in space, but don't quote me on that. But immersion-wise, it should, or else you'd fucking die. But anyway.
Commander Shepard.
Elusive man. I thought we'd be meeting face to face.
Unnecessary precaution. Not unusual for people...
In space or low atmosphere, I mean. Yeah, it should put her in a helmet, but, like, I guess the helmet choice... The helmet or no helmet choices for everything else but in, like, low oxygen or no oxygen environments.
What exactly is it that you and I know?
That our place in the universe is more fragile than we'd like to think.
And this is why she ends up working for him. Because he knows about the Reapers.
One very specific woman might be all that stands between humanity and the greatest threat of our brief existence.
The Reapers.
Good to see your memory's still intact. How are you feeling?
Cut to the chase. What are the Reapers doing that made you decide to bring me back?
We're at war. No one wants to admit it, but humanity is under attack.
Humanity. The way he says humanity, with the, like removing the H from the equation.
Someone working for the Reapers, just as Saren and Geth ate the Sovereign. You've seen it yourself. You bested all of them. That's just one reason we chose you.
By the way, this man is never not smoking. Probably the only reason he doesn't have lung cancer... Well, I mean, I don't know if he doesn't have lung cancer, but if he doesn't, it's probably advanced medical stuff that he had to pay a pretty penny for. Either that or he got lucky, because I also know that there's a lot of smokers that actually get lucky and don't get lung cancer and stuff like that. But they always get some kind of health complications from smoking, even if it's just minor, so there is that. So yeah, don't smoke anyway, kids, but yeah. And by the way, you know, if there's a character that the first time you see them, and a lot of the other times you see them, they're sitting in a chair smoking, they're always evil. It's just like a thing. I've noticed that. So, you know, I think it's foreshadowing for the fact that he's not always going to be on your side. Spoilers.
Nothing you say is going to convince me to trust you. I need more than words.
I'd be disappointed if I could persuade you that easily. Go and see for yourself. I have a shuttle ready to take you to Freedom's Progress, the latest colony to be abducted. Miranda and Jacob will brief you.
Is this a volunteer job, or am I being volunteered?
You always have a choice, Shepard. If you don't find the evidence we're both looking for, we can part ways. But first, go to Freedom's Progress. Find any clues you can. Who's abducting the colonies? Do they have any connection to the Reapers? I brought you back. It's up to you to do the rest.
Well... I suppose I should have figured that I'd get really tired. So, because I didn't get much sleep last night at all. So, friends, we're actually going to do that mission next time. Or after dinner. I'm debating. I think I'll still play this a bit after I get some stuff done and settle in. But, for the moment, friends, I hope y'all have lovely ones, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Next stream, next video on YouTube, by the way. Same channel name on YouTube, Dirk to Durgan. I do Let's Plays. Right now I'm doing... Zero Escape 999. The, Nonary Games version on the PC. But, anywho, friends, for the moment, I will get off of here because I am exhausted. I should have figured that that would happen. I can save here, right? Good. Or else I would have had to leave the game up, which is no big deal, but I'm glad I don't have to. Anyway, friends, have goodness. I should have expected getting fatigued, and again, if I get fatigued like this, I at least take a break. But I'm gonna stop making that mean I stop streaming. But I still might not come back. However, I think I will today. Anyway, friends, have lovely ones, and I'll see y'all in my next stream or video.